What's up, everybody? Peace, loves, wholeness. Y'all already know this your girl, the X-rated version, the Art Lightning. And I need to talk to y'all about something. Mainly, the women, young women, unexperienced, experienced, whatever, wherever you at in your life. I wanted to talk about what I heard on Meg The Stallion and Glorilla song. So Glorilla goes on to say, "Don't have if the man don't want the baby, then don't keep the baby." And that's that. And I gotta say, I agree. You see, I agree with what she said, because why are we always left with uh wanting to have something that the other, it take two, first of all, it take two to tangle. So why would you make it upon yourself to keep something that the other being don't want? And then let's start vetting these men out instead of opening our legs just because we feel a little, oh, we got an itch we can't scratch. You can scratch your own itch. You will be. I'm just saying, a man gonna show you who he is without him even having to really say too much. You know, you have to read what men say. If these men coming in your life, and especially if they come in your life and then, y'all getting to know each other, and he talking bad about his baby mama, or this and that and the other, that's somebody you don't want to deal with, because you gonna, if you keep on with him, you gonna become the baby mama he talking about too. And you don't want to even get into it with a man that's speaking bad on the mother of his children. You see, so y'all have to really pay attention to what these men is saying. I don't care how cute they is, how fine they is, how much money they got. If they don't treat the already woman in their life how she's supposed to be treated, with bearing his child or his children, then you don't want to mess with that, because he gonna do you the same way. You see, and that's one thing women get confused, that they think they something special because you got this nigga child, but do he take care of you and your child? No. A lot of these men be sitting up here talking about they want to be polygamous, and they don't even be taking care of the women that have. Yeah, they don't even be taking care of the woman that they have their children. You see what I'm saying? So it's just real iffy with me, with and especially, because I'm still married, but I'm separated. I've been separated for about 4 years. So being on a, like, dating scene, most of what I've seen is a lot of men just want a quickie. They just want to have sex. That's it. And I really don't get it, because it's like, sex create babies. So if you having sex with a man, and he don't, y'all ain't using protection, um and you make it he make it clear that he don't want no babies, then you shouldn't be having sex with him. Cause he shouldn't even be having sex if he don't want no babies, especially unprotected. You see? And if a man, I mean, if you having sex with him and you don't want no babies, and you sitting there unprotected, no ma'am, protect yourself by abstaining. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't have discipline. That's why a lot of babies be born now, because y'all don't have no discipline in your lower nature, or your lower parts, what they call lower nature, because at a certain extent, I don't think it's lower. It's just people's mindset sets on sex. But yeah, if this man is showing that he don't even, look out for his baby mama or take care of his baby, why are you opening your legs to him? Period. That should be the shut down right there. A lot of men is very disrespectful, and you show how much you value yourself by messing with some man that's gonna tell you plainly that he don't take care of his child, and then try to blame everything on the baby mama, and have her looking like she in the wrong and stuff like that. No. uh-uh it either way, a mother is a real mother is gonna want the child's father in their life. Period. We be trying to hold on even when we pregnant. A lot of relationships don't last when a woman is pregnant. You see, so that should tell y'all right there. Hey, that should tell you right there. But yeah, that should tell y'all right there. You get pregnant and then the man don't want to be around you or whatever like that. Like, get your weak ass on. You shouldn't even we shouldn't even allow weak men like that within our heavenly gates. I'm just saying. A lot, and I know a lot of women, being traumatized, and they think sex will validate they some women be in a low state of mind, thinking they don't have no self-esteem, and the only thing that'll give them some esteem about themselves is opening their legs to somebody that seem like they want them. And all these men be wanting to do is have something to stick they stick in. Stick they wand in. They don't give a fuck whether you feel validated or how they going, or they just want something to stick it in. Now I ain't gonna say all men like that, because um I was married, and I'm still married, but I'm not. I was married for a long time, and it wasn't like that. We both genuinely wanted a family. We was family oriented. So if you looking for somebody to have a family with or whatever like that, I think y'all should go through the proper steps, and especially having commitment towards one another, and that's dealing with marriage. Period. Dealing with marriage, even if it's on the white man's so-called white man's piece of paper. You want to get a commitment, cause fuck that, you ain't finna leave me no high. Y'all, a motherfucker wasn't gonna leave me no high and dry with no baby by myself. Period. You see, you gotta know your worth, and walk in knowing that. When you don't know your worth, then men, a lot of men will prey on you not knowing that. So find you something to do, find something to get into, build, craft something. It's because your idol, being idle, and looking for love what you do so much to where you ain't think about being with no man, and having babies just out of nowhere, because you couldn't keep your legs closed, or you couldn't keep yourself occupied with knowing and figuring out what your worth is. And yeah, even when I was younger, I never wanted to bring a child. Like, when I was younger, I was, I was having sex in high school. So, you know, I didn't really, I think a lot of the parents have to, like, really, talk to the children about, how sex is something serious. It's not something that you want to play with. You see? And no, when I was younger, I used to skip school. I even had an abortion when I was younger. My first abortion was when I was 18, and I was still in high school. I was in 12th grade. But at the same time, it's like I shouldn't have had to, I shouldn't been able to, do that. I should have had to, I knew that was something that I didn't want to do, but I ended up having an abortion. My mama was like, you know what you're going to have to do. And I'm like, I already knew he had already had a child. And he went up about 2 years older than me. So he had already had a child. And I seen that he really wasn't taking care of his child or whatever like that. But I was trying to hide the pregnancy from my mama. Because I was like, dang, I'm going to get in fucking trouble. I couldn't hide it because of the symptoms. But, yeah, I ended up getting an abortion. And that was something that was devastating to me. That's something that I would not recommend for anybody. But at the same time, don't bring no child in this world without the proper guidance from the mother and the father. If you know that man ain't shit, don't bring that child into this world. If you know that man don't want that child, don't have sex with him. You see, that makes no sense. I don't care how good he look or how good it is with that man. Stop putting yourself in positions to where you have to make major decisions in your life. Because they don't have to make it. You gonna be the one having to make that decision to abort the baby, or what kind of changes you gonna have in your life. Because men could just go. They ain't gonna be tied down to no baby. The only thing they have to do is pay child support. That's all is required of them. You see? So be be smart about how you moving out here. Don't be so hot in the pants to where you have to make life-changing decisions. When I had that abortion, I was about to die. It was one night, I was just bleeding. And it was from having an abortion. I just was bleeding and I almost died. I had to be rushed to the hospital because of me opening my legs to somebody and knowing that he wasn't going to be able to take care of no baby. And I damn sure wasn't going to be able to take care of that baby by myself. Living in my mama's house. I was grown, like what they say, 18. But at the same time, no. So instead of, having to worry about, whether you're going to have to, have an abortion or even making up those decisions, just keep your legs closed. Discipline yourself. That's where us women are headed. Discipline ourselves to where we ain't having no sex with no man until they start stepping up to what they supposed to be in the children's life or in our lives. And not being some last boys. You see, I get so tired of seeing single mamas complaining about men and how these men treat them and stuff like that. Us women, we got a sixth sense. A man can say this and that and all day, but his actions gonna always show what he really is. Period. So stop playing with let's stop playing with ourselves and stop trying to feel like we need validation from these men, because we don't. When you start realizing your self-worth, you don't need no validation from now one of the motherfuckers. Period. Only from the mother lovers. And even then, they don't even have to validate you. They just compliment you and you be like, oh, I know. You see? Thank you. I'm just saying. But peace, love, soul, this your girl, the X-rated version, the Art Light. And I hope I ain't come in too frightening. I hope you learned something from this. I love y'all out there. Thank y'all so much for y'all subscribers. Peace, love, wholeness. See you on the next video.